Welcome guys! Today we're not wasting any time. We're getting right into this unboxing ASAP. What do I have in front of me today? Well, it's the Nerf Modulus Mediator, along with two Modulus attachments, which you can slap onto it. Let's first take a look at the blaster, and then we'll deep dive into the attachments as well. Finger snap unboxing, please. So, included in the Mediator box is the blaster itself, obviously, detached magazine well, and a 6-round magazine. Now let me stop right there. 6-round magazine? What the hell are we supposed to do with 6 rounds? Can someone please tell Hasbro, aka Nerf, that they should stop being so cheap and giving us 6-round magazines? This is like garbage these days. What am I gonna do with 6 rounds, guys? Nerf, we want more than 6 rounds out the box, guys. Am I wrong here? Let me know in the comments below, do you guys want more than 6 rounds when you buy a brand new Nerf blaster? Because I don't think I'm wrong. I think we all want more. Here's a suggestion to Nerf, because they always go the opposite way. Next time, why don't you try to create a magazine with 3 rounds, so half of this one, huh? Be even more cheap and try to save on this plastic. Is that what's going on right now, guys? That'll be awesome. A 3-round magazine, that would be epic, Nerf. You'll be the first ones to do it. I think that would be really awesome. Not, guys, please don't do this anymore. 6 rounds is garbage these days. But moving on. So, you install the mag well right on the side here. You clip it in just like this. Right there, dudes. FYI, this is not a detachable part once you clip it in. So, once it goes in, it stays like that. There's no removing it anymore. Now let's slide this stupid 6-round magazine in here and see how this thing looks with it inside. There you go. This is the blaster. Let's take a look at it in more detail. Right up front, we have the Modulus barrel, obviously for all the barrel attachments that we can put on it, which is kind of cool. Up top, we have the tactical rail. It's quite long, so you can put your scope and other things that you want to put on there. At the very back, we have a rear iron sight, which is really strange looking because it's elevated away from the tactical rail and the rest of the top of the blaster here. So I understand that you can aim like that because the darts do dip on Nerf blasters, but it's really strange for me to try to aim like that, so I do not like this, and it looks kind of weird, and it's probably going to be in your way clipping onto things, so I don't like that. So that's the top. Below we have the priming handle. Since this is a spring-powered blaster, you gotta cock it back to prime it, just like that. You can actually prime it pretty smooth. It's not too bad. I don't mind that. It's pretty cool. The trigger is obviously back here, and the one cool thing about it is like if you hold the trigger down and you keep doing this thing has slam fire technology, so you can just keep priming, cocking back, and shooting all the 6 darts that you get with it. So I don't know why Nerf included 6-dart magazine with a slam fire blaster. This is very frustrating, Nerf. Very frustrating. You give us slam fire, but you only get 6 darts with this blaster out the box. So what, now I have to buy a bigger magazine? Is that it? I'm forced to buy a bigger magazine, Nerf? You couldn't give me something larger? Very frustrating. But I'm gonna move on. Let's just move on. On the side of the blaster over here, we have another tactical rail, which is kind of cool. You can pop in like another scope or a tactical light right here. Above the tactical rail, we have the jam door. Now to be able to open this, you have to actually cock back the blaster and put it in this position, and then you can open up this door and deal with any of the jams that you might encounter. To remove the magazine, you would keep the blaster in this position as well, and you would press the button here, right over there, and remove the magazine, just like that. Okay, so let's pop that back in. One new feature that Nerf added is this little button in the back here. Hopefully you guys can see it. What this does is when you actually prime a blaster, and it's primed right now, I can't move this priming handle back down anymore, right? It's locked. That's just how it's been in the past. That means that I can't open this jam door if I do have a jam, or if I want to kind of switch the magazine right at this moment. I couldn't do that with the past blasters, but with this blaster, I can press this button and unlock and get out of this position and be able to get my magazine out and remove the jam that way. So that's kind of a little neat feature that they added on this blaster. Kind of cool to know that it's there. So at this point, why don't we take this blaster into my garage and test it out. Let's test out single fire shooting. Let's test out slam fire. And let's just see how well it shoots and how fast I can shoot it. So yeah, let's go do that. We got a 6-round magazine in there. Let's see how this thing fires. Not too bad. The priming handle is pretty smooth. Sounds a little crunchy, a little plasticky, but it's actually quite smooth. It's not too bad. Alright, so let's put in the 12 round magazine and do some slam fire. Not too bad. That was cool. Fun little blaster to shoot, I tell you. Now, do I like the look of this blaster? No, not really. It actually looks quite ugly. And truthfully speaking, I do not like the side magazine feeding blasters because it's just kind of, it makes it bulky and ugly looking. And you know, when you put a longer magazine in, it's just in your way. And you can't maneuver around in close combat situations with it at all. I just don't like it. So for example, let's have a look. Lock it back. Let's put in this 12 in here. Right? You see that? Look how it changes. Like now, you gotta deal with this as well. If you're maneuvering around in close combat situations, this is gonna get stuck somewhere. It's always in your way. And you always have to watch for it. And it's always gonna make a sound. You're gonna try to go through like a door or something, and it's gonna hit the door frame. So I do not like this at all. So I guess let's just take a look how this blaster looks with a drum. Maybe that'll change the look of it. So let's find the drum and pop it in. Here we go. We got a drum in. Doesn't look any better. It's actually now the weight distribution's, you know, it's weird because now it's weighing it over this way because the blaster itself is kind of tiny, and when you put in a drum, it's like it's pulling it this way. So this is not going to help you with aiming or even any kind of Nerf force situation. Another thing I found kind of weird is that this priming handle, the space between the priming handle and the back trigger area here is kind of close. You know, you usually want to reach over like this way and kind of prime it here and kind of, or like that, but this is quite tight, and you got to deal with that. So that's one drawback as well. The whole comfort thing is not there with the blaster. So overall, I'm not sure if I can recommend this blaster to you at all. It's ugly, the weight distribution is weird, the spacing here for prime with the prime handle is odd as well, and overall I do not like it. But let's move on. Let's take a look at these two additional attachments that we have with us here and see if those can be added to the blaster and make it look a little bit better. I don't know. Why am I trying to remove this drum? I don't even know. Let's just put this down here, and let's have a look at this barrel attachment right over here, guys. So this is a Modulus Mediator barrel attachment, and keep in mind this is a separate purchase from the blaster. It does not come included with the blaster. This barrel attachment also serves as a 3-round shotgun. Now, I'm saying 3 rounds because you load up 3 darts up front here, but it shoots them all at once, like a shotgun style, which is kind of cool. And it's air powered, so what you do is you actually pump it up like this to prime it, just like that. And if you want to shoot it, you don't actually have a traditional trigger. There's a little button here on the side that you press, and it shoots out all 3 darts at the same time, just like that. Another nifty feature that this comes with is this little button. You press it, and you can kind of tilt this additional barrel up here and use that as a handle. So now you can hold it like this and pump it a little bit different way. And you want to shoot it with a trigger, but you don't have a trigger. The button's right here, so it's kind of weird. So you gotta pump it and use this as a trigger. Awkward, not the best situation. So this is best used as a barrel attachment. You pop it on the gun, pump it like this, and then when you need to shoot it, you obviously have your hand there and you press that button and shoot it out. Alright, so that's the barrel attachment. Let's put that aside. Let's see the stock attachment as well. This is also a separate purchase from the blaster. Don't think it comes with it. It doesn't. I bought that just because I wanted to kind of review it for you and show it to you how it looks. And like I said, we'll put all these attachments onto the blaster at the end of this video as well to see how the entire blaster looks with these attachments. Maybe it looks better and nicer than the original stock looking one, right? So anyways, this is the stock. It's actually a pretty large and long stock compared to the other Modulus ones that I have in my inventory here. So it's kind of a nice little addition if you want something, you know, longer to fit certain blasters or you know, certain kind of a grip that you like or a feel to a blaster. So it's a nice thing to have in your arsenal. Additionally, this stock has a blaster integrated into it. Where is it? Right in the back here, dudes. Check it out. So yeah, it goes right in there. See that? Pretty sweet. Like when you slide it in, you can't really notice it too much, but it's right there for you. Pull it out, ready to go. This is a hammer spring powered blaster with 2 front loading barrels. You know I'm a huge fan of backup blasters. This is a great backup to the backup. Why? Because it's nice, it's discreet when you pop it in here. You can also put it in your pocket, whatever, it's quite tiny. You know, if in case you need it, you just pull it out and it's ready to go. Now let's load this thing up with 2 darts and see how it shoots. Not bad. Pretty good standalone pistol, guys. So finally, guys, let's put all this together and see how this mediator looks with these two attachments that we got for it. We'll keep the drum in. Let's put in the barrel attachment, like that. All right. Add some weight to it, and let's slide in the stock. So now we have quite a large blaster. And does it change the look of it? Sure it does. It actually looks pretty sexy right now. This looks a lot better than stock. Problem is, you're going to be over $100 deep in it to get this look, because the blaster itself is around $35, $40. The attachments are probably $25 each, I believe. 30, doesn't matter. So overall, you're looking at $100. Is it worth it? I'm not sure if it's worth $100. And the blaster by itself is not that great, so I wouldn't just get the blaster. So if you're gonna buy it, you would get all this. But is it worth $100? No, it's not. So what I'm suggesting to you is to get this blaster when it's on sale. Only way this thing looks good is with all these attachments on it. But it's not worth $100. And this thing is very flimsy barrel attachment. So not a fan. I do like the look, but I'm not a fan that you have to spend $100, over $100 on all this. Wait for a sale, or wait until something better is available. So yeah, that's it for now, my bandits. Thank you for watching. Click like, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, dudes.